Welcome to Dolgarrog in North Wales, population 446. And if I told you I was attending an international football press conference, you'd probably think I was taking the mick. Well, you'd be wrong. I'm here for the European Under-19s Championships Group B press conference. The actual championships is kicking off this weekend with the first game tonight in Wrexham, and then the Group B games kick off tomorrow night in Bangor and Caernarfon. Cheers, mate. Thank you, Ta. How have you settled into North Wales?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, now it took like 1 hour to go here. It's
Yeah.
country with commercial pleasure, with hospitality people, so we're happy to be here. And,
Yeah.
we already been in the UK 2 years ago in North Ireland, and we already know the hospitality and we experienced this such a nice people, a nice country.
Yeah. And what's the preparation been like with the difficulties in Ukraine at the moment? Has that had an impact?
And I would like to add that we are very proud and honored to be here to represent our country, especially
Yeah.
in this difficult time when there is a war in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So for us it's big proud here. And have like 2 weeks preparation in Poland. So I think we prepare very good. All players are ready.
Yeah. Thank you.
Siamo in un momento particolare della stagione perché tanti dei nostri ragazzi hanno avuto l'esame di maturità, e questa è una bella cosa, e ci stiamo allenando bene su un momento super.
One in Estonia. How much are those two things being discussed by the players?
We are very happy for win under 17 e siamo contenti perché il Club Italia è una grande famiglia e quando una squadra vince porta prestigio. Prova.
Glavni fakt onoga ako mogu opisivati uopće najprije naše stanje da smo jako...
How are you liking it in Wales?
It's very nice, it's very green, very nice for us.
And more sunny than usual.
Yes, more something. Yes.
You'll be happy with your country's result at the World Cup last night?
Yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. How far do you think Croatia can progress in the World Cup?
I think that what we know for the media prepared for the World Cup for our first season. First for the objective is to pass the group. I think that it's not easy. It's not so easy.
Yeah.
I think that now we start a new competition because we have a little bit all the players who need to start in the tournament like a little bit smaller, little bit slower. But now how we are qualified we are very, very dangerous.
And you play Serbia on Sunday in Bangor, I think. Given Serbia on the weekend, given obviously the historic rivalry with Serbia, what can we expect from that game?
Okay, yes, maybe this is interesting for you, probably that, but we had this experience before. We played in the end of the last year, in November, in the first round of the qualification, and we had this experience. I had this experience 1 year before, because I have now little bit much experience in that, and I try to always stay behind the sports, and leave the past, leave these things, This is the young people. He need to go improve society. He need to go forward in the life and need to live these things. It's not sometimes it's not easy, but this is the sports. We are sports rival, and this is normal game.
Yeah.
A good, probably good game. It will be third game. We know enough now what will be the catch up, but this is the normal football game.
Yeah. It was brilliant, that, wasn't it? Because got to ask a couple of questions. I asked the Ukrainian coach and the Croatian coach. Asked them a couple of questions about Ukraine, about how they were enjoying settling into North Wales, and then how the war had impacted their preparation for the tournament. I think he said that they'd actually trained in Poland for a couple of weeks before coming over to Wales, and then I asked about what the game on Sunday would be like between Serbia and Croatia, given like their historic rivalry. And he was really cool about that. He said whatever happened in the past, we're trying to move forward from it, so the game will be played in good spirits. So I was actually coming down to pick up my media accreditation for the event. I'll be attending quite a few games over the next couple of weeks, but it wasn't there, so I'm going to have to pick it up from the first game, which is tonight, and it's Wales against Spain at the racecourse ground in Wrexham. Right, before we leave Dolgarrog and get over to Wrexham for the game later, I thought it'd be important just to go and have a quick look at this. There's a little monument up here. I'll have a quick look at that because it's quite an important monument. Quite sad, actually. But yeah, let's go and have a look. So in the hills above Dolgarrog there's a lake which is used as a hydro scheme. So water's released from the lake, comes down a big tube down to the power station, which is maybe just be able to make it out behind me, and obviously generates electricity, which is very important. But back in the 1920s the scheme actually failed and water flooded the village of Dolgarrog and killed quite a few people. So there's a monument just up here, we'll have a look, which is in memory of the people that died. And there you go, there are the names of the people that passed away due to the Dolgarrog dam disaster. Very sad and tragic event in the history of Wales. There you go, a little information board there. We heard the church bells toll and we thought it was safe. Little did we know that it was the church being swept away. There's like an image of it. Wow, how scary must have that been. We finished here in Dolgarrog. I'm going to be heading over to Wrexham now for the Wales-Spain game tonight at the racecourse. This will be a separate video, and I'll also be doing a video of the game tonight. They'll be published. Hopefully get one published today and then the other probably tomorrow night. But yeah, I've got quite a few games lined up over the next couple of weeks, and yeah, one tomorrow night, next weekend as well, and then one of the semi-finals and the final as well in 2 weeks time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope it'll be an amazing competition.